Hey YouTube, Brad8671 coming at you here. Couple things. Not going to be any cards in this video. What do you know? We're going to do, I think we're going to do a little sports talk segment, and we're going to do Sevens contest. We'll start with Sevens contest. The guy I would like to see come back, who is around because he comments on my videos, which I appreciate, but I'd love to see it because I love his sense of humor. Just seemed like a really good dude. Is JB's Cards, Jordan Bourne. Start making some videos, man. I want to see you. Even if it's just one update video here and there, I'd like to see you. I know you're like a, when I was reading your page, like a film producer or editor or something, so hope things are going well for you. But that is one of the guys I would like to see make some videos again, because he used to crack me up. I liked him. But like I said, I know he's still around because he comments on my videos and stuff, so. That's one, and the second one is actually has been mentioned. It's Hook 'em Mike E to ATX Collectibles 2. Want to see more vids for me, buddy? You're also around, and I see you in Vaughn every once in a while doing raffles, but I'd like to see more vids from you, man. Another good dude in the community. Those are my two main guys that I'm like, huh, where have they been? And the third one, Hamburger Ron. I don't know if someone's mentioned him yet. I think maybe one person did. I think maybe Steluka did. But Hamburger Ron, that guy disappeared. I haven't even seen him around commenting or anything. But Hamburger Ron. So those are my three I'd like to see come back. Now to the sports talk. We'll do some sports talk. First of all, this whole Red Sox Cardinals obstruction thing. Alright, folks. As you know, I'm not a huge baseball dude. I do know sports, though. I was watching that. Letter of the law, it is no controversy, folks. It's technically obstruction. So you really have nothing to complain about. It's not really an opinion, it's a fact. It technically is. Okay? Now, this is where your opinions can come in. Number one, do you really want it called? I think even Cardinals fans would say that's not ideal. You don't want to win a game like that. That's not the way you want to see it. But people who are getting on the umpire saying it's actually the wrong call is stupid. Okay? Take your homer hats off and come on. It's not the wrong call. It's just a call you'd rather not see made. You know? It's kind of like in a football game, at the end of the game, they usually don't call pass interference unless it's like a raping, you know? It's sort of the same thing. You don't really want them to call it, even though if they did, it would technically be the right call. That's all it is, folks. So, you know, it's not the wrong call. That's all I'm saying. Take the homer hats off, okay? But I saw Red Sox won last night, though, so I think it's 3-2 now. I've actually watched some of the postseason, you know. So let's see. I think that's all we got for baseball. Because, quite honestly, unless you're a fan of one of those teams, it's not really that interesting, to be quite honest with you. And number two, okay, why do they still pitch to David Ortiz for? Hey, explain that one to me, baseball fans. Why? What's the point? That's one thing I don't get. But okay, that's enough with the baseball. Basketball starts tonight. NBA, baby! You're right, no one cares till April. But it starts tonight. D. Rose makes his return tonight, baby. I'm a Bulls fan, for those you don't know. We'll see. Play the Heat tonight. Doesn't really like it means that much, quite honestly. I'm not going to say I don't like it. But I'll be watching. I like the NBA. But, again, I know people don't... It's kind of like baseball, where you don't really care until maybe August, September. Basketball, you don't care till April. So, anyways, let's just hope the Heat doesn't win, right? So that's all we got with basketball. But for those who don't know, tonight, Bulls Heat, 8 o'clock. All right. Now to football. A lot of things to talk about in football. First, my Dolphins. It's really starting to concern me about Mr. Tannehill, see. I expect young quarterback a little up and down, But I'm just confused why he's turning the ball over so much more than he did even last year. You would think it would be last year he would be. So it's starting to worry me that he might have Jay Cutler type syndrome. I'm not calling him Jay Cutler, you know. He hasn't even proven himself enough for that. But, you know, that whole you love him one minute, hate him the next thing. And that's scaring me to death. I really just don't want a guy like that who gives me a headache constantly. But, yeah, wasn't really. That needs to be said for that. They looked good for a half and then didn't move the ball the second half. And Brandon Gibson out for the year, that's a killer. He had good chemistry with him. So that sucks. But also, other football stuff. Chiefs and Broncos. Everybody sees them in the AFC as the two best teams. Rightfully so, I would say. You know, a lot of people give Chiefs crap about one thing, that they have not beat a team with the winning record. I'm sure you may have heard this. And that is a true story. But, go look it up, the Broncos have not beat a team with a winning record either. They have played one team with a winning record currently. This is currently. And that was the Colts. And they lost. So if you're going to use that argument against the Chiefs, just because they don't have Peyton Manning, you know, it cracks me up because I saw someone bring that up. I forget what show I was watching. And I already knew that the Chiefs didn't play a team with a winning record. But I'm like, wait a minute. I got to thinking, and I looked it up. The Broncos haven't beat a team with a winning record either. And also on the Broncos. You diehard sports fans that are watching the game, the last 3 games, it just means there's Peyton Manning not look quite right. He's been throwing some ducks. So he kind of looks like he did the year before surgery, where Ron Jaworski called him out, kind of saying, looks like he's lost some steam, throwing some floaters, and everyone called him an idiot, but he turned out there was a reason for it. Last 3 games, I've kind of noticed some passes that aren't. Now, he still knows who to throw to. He can still get the job done, still scoring points. But, I don't know, LMK, if anyone else has noticed that the last few. It could just be his ankle issues. You know, your feet would affect. You might say, oh, he's a quarterback, what does it affect? But your base is messed up. That can mess things up as well. So, if your footwork's messed up. So, maybe that's all it is. I don't know. But, yeah. So, yeah, I thought that was funny. Everyone giving the Chiefs crap. But I'm like, wait a minute, Browns haven't beat anybody either. Just saying. Let's see, anything else? Anything else football related? You can't think of any good storylines that you'd care about. We can talk NFL all day. But, yeah, I think that's it. I took 8 minutes of your time. That's some talking points. Leave opinions down below. I don't care if you disagree. I pretty much just gave you facts for the most part in this video, but yeah, give me your opinion on things. Chiefs or Broncos? Who do you trust more? LMK. The obstruction call, I don't really know. I think we all pretty much deep down agree it was technically the right call, but you just don't want to see it called. But it's cool. So everyone have a good day. Jordan, JB's Cards, Hook and Mikey, Hamburger Ron. Make a video and just say, hey, what's up? Because I like you guys. All right. Bye-bye.